Hey there, beautiful souls, holy frickin' cannolis. Today's message is coming directly from the dragons. So let's dive into this and see what they're trying to tell us today. What are they guiding us into? Okay. All right, here we go. I'm pulling from my dragon oracle deck, and let's see. Holy crap, we've already got one card flipped over. Okay, I'm just gonna put my readers on here. Holy freaking cannolis, you guys. Yesterday I did a card reading on myself, and one of the cards that I received from Working Your Light was awakening. This has to do with energetic upgrades, and I asked my spirit team, like, what is it, who's primarily working with me on this? And they said the Pleiades. Look what card we got. Blue dragon from the Pleiades. Your throat chakra is being worked on, my beautiful friend. What I keep hearing is standing in the truth. Standing in the truth. You're standing in the truth. You see the truth of who you really are, what you are worthy of receiving. There is something here. Someone has really been surrendering to the receiving. And Spirit is saying, you've been calling back your power. So this energy, when you come across this video, these dragons, the Pleiadians, are working on your throat chakra. Our words cast spells. And what I just heard is you're stepping up. You're stepping up and you're being the divine sorcerer, the divine sorceress. You're being the divine magician. Your magic is expanding. It is integrating. It is fully embodying, and you're doing it through the power of your voice. Someone here might be standing outside talking to the stars or saying their manifestations out loud. This could be writing. This could be journaling. Okay. Spirit is saying your manifestations are coming. The blue dragons from Pleiades, they're helping to activate your throat chakra. And the card says, prepares you to accept source healing, accept heart activation, and give and receive heart healing. And the way that you're doing that is, it is through the power of your voice. Spirit is saying it is through the power of your voice that is igniting deeper healing within the heart. So I just want to ask the dragons, let's just dive more into these dragons. Blue dragons from Pleiades. Who else is helping with this source healing? Because Spirit is saying with this source healing, with this blue dragon, there's something like you really understand that it's your birthright to receive the manifestations. Because if you get the idea to manifest something, to create something, it's you already have it in another universe. Spirit is saying now this is about you being the time bender. This is about you being the divine sorcerer or sorceress, the magician, the divine limitless being. You are the divine source, and this is about pulling this in to this timeline, but in every single timeline. Okay, so let's see what our next one is. Holy freaking cannolis. Earth and fire dragon. Once again, the Pleiades are helping you to clear out the throat chakra, to strengthen the throat chakra, to stand in the power of your truth through your throat chakra. And whatever it is, Spirit is saying you're claiming, you're not demanding, you're in a space of claiming. And it's through the earth and fire. Fire is about passion. It's what you're creating. It's grounded. It's rooted. Those manifestations are grounded and rooted. And the Pleiades are helping you. And it's through the power of your voice. What I just heard is for some of you with this earth and fire, they're going back to the fire. You're doing something. You're doing something of service where you use your voice. Whether this is teaching, whether this is writing books, whether this is being some type of speaker, motivational speaker, coach. Like Spirit is saying, maybe you're a reader, maybe you are using your intuitive gifts and abilities as a form of service. Maybe you have a business, and Spirit is saying what the earth and fire dragons are saying is, hey, I'm clearing the path. I'm clearing the path. It says works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. It's time for service. When you give, you receive. And you're doing it through your passion, what your soul called you here to do. And you're using your voice and the Pleiades and these blue dragons are helping you. They're working with the earth and fire dragons. Your manifestations are coming in, beautiful soul. They are coming in because Spirit is saying, someone in the previous message of standing in, I surrender to the receiving of. You're calling, once again, Spirit is saying, you're creating magic through the power of your voice, okay? And it's through that power of your voice that you're activating deeper heart healing within your heart. It's like a deeper activation going on in your heart. And here's the thing, our heart is the brain. Our heart is the brain. Spirit is saying it's through you stepping into the power of your voice and claiming your worth and your value, claiming your manifestations, claiming the co-creation and the collaboration with the universe. In those manifestations, you are expanding that heart chakra. You are expanding deeper heart healing and activation. Okay, so I just want to ask the dragons if there's anything else that we need to know before we move to other cards. Holy freaking cannolis. So we got 2 cards, total of 4. The dragons are saying, hey, we are guiding you. We are protecting you. What you're creating, those manifestations, the things of service that you are creating that is igniting your passion, it is grounded, it is rooted in security, stability, and protection. Okay. Holy freaking cannolis, air dragon. So once again, a lot of blue. Spirit is saying there's new ideas coming in, new collaborations coming in. There's a great expansion with what you're creating, and you're doing it through the power of your voice. And what I just keep seeing being lit up now is the heart, the throat, and third eye. Okay. Visions coming in very clear. The air dragon says helps you rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly. Once again, your throat chakra is being expanded. And the blue dragons, the air dragons, like there's something here about like Spirit is saying a new idea, a new manifestation that you've been speaking on. These blue dragons, the air dragon, the Pleiades are helping those manifestations. That's who's working with you on these energetic upgrades of your heart chakra, of your throat chakra, and your third eye. Okay. And then, holy freaking cannolis, guys, you cannot make this shit up. We have the fire dragon. This fire dragon is saying, hey, everything that you're creating and building of service, it's protected. I'm burning away the lower energies. I am clearing the path for you to walk. Holy freaking cannolis. Earth and fire dragon. You've got fire dragon coming up. Spirit, these 2 dragons, these two dragons. Sorry, I'm spiritually stroking out. Spirit is saying, the dragons are saying, your passion, what you're creating, what you're manifested, it is grounded and rooted in protection, security, and stability. Why? Because you called back your power, and because you're stepping into the power of your voice, those ideas, the manifestations, they are coming to fruition. Okay? I really pay attention to like butterflies, to birds, formations. I said, what I just heard was pay attention to the formations of clouds. You might see dragons, okay? But these are all signs that you are flying high. It is time to spread your wings. And that's what this energetic upgrade is of your voice. It's activating deeper heart healing, third eye crown chakra really opening up so you can see the truth, you can feel the truth, you can hear the truth. But there's also here something here with the expansion of your manifestations, things that you're creating. Okay, so let's I just want to go into another deck here and show us more about these manifestations. Holy freaking cannolis. Oh, disruption. Look at these dragons, the fire dragon. Together, you've dismantled the limiting beliefs, old programming, old soul contracts. Spirit saying this disruption was needed. This disruption was needed, somehow related to the solar plexus and the sacral. That burned away. You did something, you healed that alchemized it, that ignited the power in your voice, which now is expanding that heart chakra, third eye, crown chakra. Holy freaking cannolis. And then we have number 16. So once again, security and stability. Spirit is saying you really took time and sat in reflection to let go of what doesn't serve you. You took time alone and sat in reflection to see what needs to be dismantled. And guess what? Those breakthroughs are coming. One is about breakthroughs in higher states of consciousness, breakthroughs in that third eye, crown chakra really opening up. But the fire dragon stood beside you. This fire dragon helped clear the path of that as you were breaking things down, as you were dismantling, as you were taking the disruption and alchemizing, the fire dragon was standing right with you. I just keep seeing 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, clearing a massive path for you. And through this, look at this, you can't even make this up. Material and spiritual prosperity. I'm telling you what, it is all with your heart, throat chakra, third eye, and crown chakra. You're pulling in the material and spiritual prosperity. Emotions are balanced, sacral freaking open. Our solar plexus open, sacral's open too. But look at, we've got this red. Spirit is saying you're grounded and rooted as above as below in the material and spiritual prosperity. Holy freaking cannolis. And we had the earth and fire. Spirit is saying you are grounded above and below. That material, because of the clearing that you've done, because of the disruption, you took the disruption. You disrupted the darkness. You disrupted the old programming and limiting beliefs. You allowed yourself to go deeper. And now you're working with the Pleiades in expanding that throat chakra. Look at this. Earth and fire. It's through you claiming your passion and your purpose. You really claiming, not demanding. Spirit saying there's a huge difference between that, but you're claiming your worth and your value. You're claiming the receiving. You're claiming to the surrender of the receiving. And now you're grounded and rooted in material and spiritual prosperity. Higher states of consciousness. Look at this. You can't even make this up again. Number 6. And we had 16 here. You're creating security and stability. It's through the reflection that you created that. You created it because you are a divine, limitless being. You are a divine sorcerer, sorceress. You are a master manifester, supreme alchemist. Okay? So let's just see what else. You guys, I was grabbing another deck. I was going to grab Work Your Light. And this card, I didn't even touch this deck. This card was flipped over. Look at this, words. And then we have number 5, your words have created a massive change, a massive shift. Your words, you stepping into the power of your words, allowing yourself to feel the frequency of the strength of your words. Guess what? Look at all this green. Clearing out the heart chakra, expanding that heart chakra, which then elevates the third eye, crown chakra. Okay? Your words are powerful. Your words are casting spells. I'm telling you what, you can't even make this up. So I just want to go to Work Your Light to see if we have any other messages or guidance that we need to know. Holy freaking cannolis, we got a card on the floor. So Spirit is saying this is something that you really didn't see coming. Okay, so let me grab it. Oh my God, you guys, you cannot make this up. So earlier, my beautiful friends, the blue dragon from Pleiades helping you with that throat chakra, right? Look at this. Lemurian, someone here, Lemurian, Lemuria. You're helping to create heaven on earth. Once again, you're grounded above and below. You are so divinely and heavily connected, grounded and rooted in the heavens, in the cosmos and earth. And these dragons are a validation of it. This card is a validation. You don't only have the Pleiades working with you, but you have Lemurian. What you shifted is a deeper connection to your higher self, to your spirit team, but also higher states of consciousness. You're not just talking to your spirit team anymore. You're not just talking to the angels. You are connected to the star seeds. You are connected to them. So maybe you're seeing a lot of like indigo, deep blues, deep purples. That's the Pleiades. This one, it's like, I was wondering why I grabbed this. You might be seeing like this aquamarine. This is Lemurian, like you're unlocking the Lemurian knowledge and wisdom, the magic. You're stepping into a whole nother level of self-mastery of higher states of consciousness. Holy freaking cannolis. All right, so let's just see what else we have going on. Look at this, fell out. Conflict and defeat, dissolving. Why? Because you claim the power of your voice. Look at, we've got number 5 again. This is about change. You're creating the change. Look at this. You can't make this shit up, you guys. This card, both of them are number 5. This one says words. Guess what? You've removed the conflict and defeat. You are expanded that solar plexus. You are now fully integrated and embodied in your self-powerment, your inner strength. And how? You did it through reclaiming the power of your voice. That conflict and defeat, done. You took that conflict and defeat and you alchemized it, and you're creating positive changes. And these 2 cards are proof of it. Holy freaking cannolis. Someone is really stepping into the power of their voice. You feel it, Spirit is saying. You feel the frequency when there's something here about repeating something over and over and over. So maybe it's like I surrender to the receiving of, and you say it over and over. That's raising your frequency. That's you letting the universe know, I'm claiming it. I'm not demanding it. I'm claiming back my birthright of being a master manifester, supreme alchemist, receiving all my manifestations and greater. Okay? Holy freaking cannolis. All right, I just want to, you guys, I start getting down the rabbit hole. And I got to find out more. So in my mind, I was like, okay, show us more what we need to know. Look at this. Good fortune. You cannot make this up. And it's through your heart chakra. It's through what you're doing with the Pleiades, with the Lemurians, with the power of your voice. And this has to do with service. Whatever it is you're creating, building as far as a career, Spirit is saying that business, that career, it is encased in good fortune. And we've got number 13. 13 represents the divine feminine. You have mastered your divine feminine. There is complete balance with the divine feminine and masculine. I just heard balancing. You balanced as above or below, right? You've also balanced the light and the dark, the sun and the moon. And because of that, good fortune is coming in all size, shapes, forms, and matter. Okay? Then we have the releasing. It's through the releasing. Look at this. It's through the releasing. Spirit is saying, continue as things come up. Continue to release. Third eye. Look at this. You guys cannot make this up. The Pleiades are working with you. The Pleiades are working with you in releasing what doesn't serve you. They're helping to bring in more deeper, expansive source healing. And we've got number 42. You are in alignment for security, stability, and protection. Why? Because you created that, because you did something. You released the negative cords that were attached to your throat chakra. Okay? You're protected. I know the card says jealousy, but Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying, first of all, evil eye, you're heavily protected. You are heavily, heavily protected. But it's through the disruption. It's through you might have had why does this person have it and I don't have it? You allowed yourself to sit in that disruption. You allowed yourself to alchemize that disruption, and you dissolved the jealousy of what you once experienced. Spirit is saying 23 on the clock. This is about you're in alignment to another level of self-mastery. Third eye. Just keep seeing the third eye, crown chakra. Okay? Veiled. Spirit is saying you unveiled the truth. You took the mask off. You understand you no longer need to hide, that you are safe and you are protected. And the dragons are protecting you. The earth and fire dragon. The fire dragon is clearing your path, helping you to see the truth, burning away the illusions, okay? Massive spiritual growth. Once again, it's what you did through the throat chakra, that you are in a massive, deeper, I know that sounds weird, massive stage of leveling up, awakening, higher integration, energetic upgrades of the heart, the throat, third eye, crown chakra. We've got number 15 on the clock. It's through this growth, you're creating positive change, and these changes hold breakthroughs physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So let's see which archangels are working with the fire dragon, the earth and fire dragon, the blue galactic dragon from Pleiades, and the air dragons. Okay. Okay, did get one card. Okay, we're just going to go with the one card. Holy frickin' cannolis, sacred activist. That's exactly what you're doing. Look at that. Look how the third eye is illuminated. Look at this heart center. It is the lion. You are standing in that strength of your heart. You are expanding that heart chakra. Sorry, I just dropped it. It says, Archangel Ariel, sacred activist, protects what is right and just. Let love lead the way, and you're leading through your heart. You've done some major clearing out, and it's igniting throat chakra, third eye, crown chakra, you guys. You are on the right path. Know that Archangel Ariel, along with these dragons, are helping you. And what I love about this card, there's a line, but there's wings. Spirit is saying, pay attention to things with wings. Things that fly. A bird might fly right over you. A butterfly might be very close to you. This is a validation that it is through your great growth, your great transformation. It is time for you to fly high. It is time for you to spread your wings, and you're realizing that because you did something with the power of your voice. And now the Pleiades, the Lemurians, are helping you to reach those higher states of consciousness, to really embrace the magic that your voice carries, because your manifestations are coming in, beautiful soul. And some of you are already seeing that. You're seeing the clarity of the next step to take. So if you are ready for this energy, if you are ready to call in the blue galactic dragons of Pleiades, if you are ready to work with the Lemurians, are you ready to fully integrate and embody the power of your voice? Allow higher states of consciousness to come in. Hit the heart, hit the like, put Archangel Ariel, put dragons in. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.